Isuseni dalalaya gunara kunhu daralaya gunara kunhu durulu sukurahya gunara. Amen. Amen, amen. I say to you, truly I am Tetragrammaton, the Word made flesh. On the X crosses and all the crosses, in the beginning as circumcisions for the new creations, the true prophets. In the beginning was I instructed, ever behind men, and now behind the laptop, or what you call behind desktops, or what you call behind Wi-Fi, behind screens, as a hidden. Galatians 6, not circumcisions, but the new creations. Galatians 6:14, may I never boast except on the cross of mine, and theirs, and theirs, and theirs. 3 generations, through which the world has been crucified to me, and I to the world. As I said to you many times, we are this, Michael, Elohim, 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 until they become creation. Adonai, 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 Adonai. For me to be called Iduna, Iduna Hateya. You know, Iduna Hateya. Hateya. In that book it stated, I don't want to boast except what I am sent for. The meaning of this, Galatians 6:14, is not boasting to be obsessed of your own looks, to be obsessed of your fleshly desires, but of what I was told. You know? But what I was told, it's like this, like I told you many times. It is stated that I told you. The book is like a reversion. It's like me and the prophets into that cross. 8 angels in the cross, 8 in the bottom, and what you call the Hades, in Hades, and because what you have here until it's 8, 4 corners of the earth. 4 corners, humans, 4 corners. 8 on the other, 8 on the other, 8 on the other, 8 on the other. 24. A symbol of the Eldens. You call, I would say Eldens. Who was this? My Sipiras, the 10 Sipiras and 10 Cleophas. For I am 4, 2 in 1. I am he and I am mom and I, and then he is my daughter and him. Daughter's what you call sister, because in heaven, when you call sister, it's called daughter. Why? You must look after your little sister. Which is I won't say command, but that is what it's coming. Commanded him to, like literally entrusting him. Because I'm far, I left my sister where I came from, and then I'm in the wilderness where my father sent me. And that woman who called herself whatever, she's not in my book anyway, so I'm not bothered about her. And she said that go back to humans. All the country is mine, for I own everything in the world. It's my make, not yours. You are my maid. The world has been crucified to me, and I to the world. This is what I've said. Bandages. The world has been crucified to me, my prophets. The world has been crucified to me, the angels. The world has been crucified to me, the apostles. This too, what I've said, I don't want to boast myself. For that is the command I've received by my Father. Stop being, being like this payments down there. As he said, stop being like these payments down there. And I said, Dad, I am not humans. I'm not like them. I am confident, yes, but I do not like to boast. I'm very quiet. I'm basically always on my own. I'm happy when there is people around me. When they ask me, Matt, can you, or they call me and this, and because I'm called Mary Grace. But in Tetragrammaton, or the angels calls me love, or he called me Ayat, or sometimes I'm called Maya. Grateia, Hateia. When I am called this humans, it means of the godliness. To boast those that are I come here for. The blood. To boast those salvations. The Christ. Those who receive the Holy Spirit of my God. For I am crucified to them. I am crucified to them. Why I am crucified to them, humans? Every time my hand and feet is sore, which in flesh you cannot see. It is the symbol of Him. And you humans, in this end, you are blind. The world has been crucified to me and I to the world. The world is crucified to me and I to the world. That's a symbol on the cross. And I said, I am seated right in the middle. Why? I was on the front of the cross as the body of the Christ. Crucified to the King. Why, humans? Marriage is the thing I never want to. Why? Because I knew my King. I knew my King, humans. Just when he used force, it is deadly. I have to calm him. Like last night, we argued again. The spirit and the flesh, like this, arguing. Do you know how we connect, humans? Spirits. For I am spirit in this flesh. I'm in the world, but out of the world. Meaning to say, I'm in this body, but I am also out of this body. That's how I know we're like a telephone. A telephone is the flesh. You call one another. That is out of the world. You understand that, humans? You talk one to another. But you can't see one another unless you want to see each other. The world has been crucified to me and I to the world. Soul's bondages and spiritual bondage. For the kings, because judgment is right and just. Judgment is right and just. And those who were with me throughout incarnation is the living. Voluntarily ask Mayat, I'll come with you, Aduna. So meant to be called Adonai, or what you call the Dunai. For I come as Iduna, benevolent, you call it, but I don't like it. I call my brothers and sisters benevolent. Why? They're always there when I have nothing. And that is those who does not know how to name call others, humans. You do not know me. I know where I came from and I know where I'm going. But you do not know where you came from and where you are going. But I knew where you are going. Right and just. Flesh and spirits. Souls and spirits. The more incarnation you have, the more you will be saved. But when you say incarnation, humans, it means a purity. When you see reincarnations, that means your last tread. I am the waver.